Hey everyone, welcome back to Kodex Academy. Have you ever wondered how apps remember things like your score, height, or your progress? In real app development tools like MIT App Inventor, we use special blocks to store and update value. In today's session, we are going to use App Inventor example blocks in Race Playground Scratch. You will learn how to store values, update them, and use them to make your game more smarter. So, are you ready to level up your coding skills? But before we start, don't forget to like my channel, subscribe, and share with your family and friends. And now, let's jump into Scratch. So first we'll open Google and here I will type Race Playground. Okay, it's here. I just click enter and open this first option in new tab. So this is your Race Playground home screen and now I will open my playground. So this is Race Playground platform and here we are going to discuss about App Inventor example. We know about MIT App Inventor where we can create real-time application. But this Race Playground specially designed to make the learners understand how we'll use the blocks while we are going to create our own real-time app in future. So this Race Playground is not provide the platform to create real-time application, but it make you understand for the future applications. Right. So now we are going to add our extension that is App Inventor example. So I'll just click over here and you can see it has very less number of blocks, right? It has only 3 blocks. One is get height, another one is set height to 0, whatever height you want to set, whatever score you want to set. On the basis of that, you can use these blocks. And the third one, 0, the by default value, and undefined, whatever you want to define, you can put over here, and that is the grid. So now one by one, I will make you understand how we can use this block when we are going to create our real-time application in MIT App Inventor and create your beautiful app. These blocks you can use in Race Playground to create multiple games. First, as I told you, in App Inventor example, these blocks are just like variables to store the value and get the value. Like we create variable and on the basis of how you will play game, your score will change, right? In the same way, these blocks work. You need to set the value of your height, of your result, of your score, and you can set the value and on the basis of that, you will get the value. So basically these 3 blocks have a very simple logic. If we'll talk about the first block, that is the get height. What is the mean of get height? Get height means simply you use the value. It means you update the value, you get the value, right? For height, for score, or for your progress, whatever you want to set. Accordingly, you can make it. Now, if you're talking about the set height to 0, where like in variable, you can store your value, you can set your value, and afterwards you can update your value by using get the value, right? It simply work like a variable, set and get. It means you can store or you can use this value for your future when you are going to play the game. Now, the third one basically shows 2 values. One is 0, that is by default. It means it's the starting point. And here undefined, which is not set till now. Here you can put any value, whatever you want to set, like from 0 to 10 or 0 to 20. You can put any value, whatever you want to set. Now, when you saw this grid, don't get confused. This is actually not a part of coding. When suppose you just think like it is a box where you can put your value or blocks to complete your code. Like if I'll make it drop down and if I'll click over here, so you can set the one value over here, and here if I'll click on the second grid, here you can put another value, or just block to complete your coding. Actually, it's not directly take part in coding, but you can store the value or blocks like in a box. So grid is nothing but here it's work like a box. Now I will show you a very small example of animation in which how you can use these blocks. So first what I'm going to do, I will take my cat sprite, not this sprite. So I'll go to costume and I'll select my cat. Okay. Oh, its size is very small. So I will make it 100. Okay. Now the size is 100 and direction I will make it 90. Okay. Direction is 90. Now I'll back to code and here I will take one backdrop. We'll take a very common backdrop, that is I will take blue sky. And now what I'm going to do, I will set my sprite position here and go to event block and I will set when I'll click green flag, the X and Y position of my sprite should be here. And here one more thing I want the set height value that would be 0 whenever I just click on the green flag. That is the basic things I want. Like whenever I just click on the green flag, my height should set to 0 and the position of my sprite should be here. So this is look like here you will set the variable value which we have used in many games and animation in Scratch. Same like this app inventor example block work to store your value and to set your value and also upgrade your value. Now what we are going to do, I will go to event block and take when space key press. When I will press the space key, what should happen? I want whatever the value I will set in which the value will be increased by 10. So for that, again I will go to the app inventor example and here I will take set height to, and in which I want whatever the value is get by that. So I will take get height value and in which I will add by 10. So we'll take operator block and put the get height value and that should be add by 10. Like I will put it here. Now if I'll click on the green flag, it's here. And if I just click on space key, that value should be add by 10, right? But you are not able to see the effect. How you are going to able to see the effect? First, I will go to the look block and take say block. Then you will see how it will work. Here I will take operator block and take joint. When the height is increased by 10, it will say high jump. Okay. And here instead of banana, we'll make it duplicate get height value. Now you can see the first block is set get height plus 10. So whenever I'll just click on the space key, it will increase the height. Now one more thing I want, its Y value also should change so we can see the effect directly. For that I will go to the motion block and here I will take change Y by 10 and instead of Y by 10 I will use get height, means whatever the change happen in the height, on the basis of that Y value will change. Now I will show you the effect, how it will work. I just click on the green flag, so that's why the height set to 0 and now I will press the space key. See, it's showing high jump 10. Now again I will press my space key, high jump 20 and show it's jumping forward. But if I'll click on the green flag, it again come back to the same position. Okay. Now what I want, if my high jump value is reached to 50, it not say only high jump, it will say super jump, right? For that, what I'm going to do, I will use the if block, will go to the control and take if and then, and I will take operator block greater than 50. And here I will use this get height block and I will place it over here. What is the sense of this? If get height value is more than 50, then it not say only jump power, it will say super jump. Then go to take say block and I will take this block and afterwards take this block and make it duplicate. And instead of jump power, I will type super jump. Then it means whenever the get height will be more than 50, it not say jump power, it will say super jump and it jump high. And this thing I want only for 1 second. Afterwards, my sprite should come back to its original position. For that, I will go to control block and take wait for 1 second, and afterwards it should become to the same position. So I will take this x and y value and I will place it over here. Now you will see the effect. First I just click on the green flag. It come to its original position, and now I'll press the space key. Jump power 10, 20, and you can see after 1 second it's come back to its original position. 30, 40, 50, super jump 60, and after 1 second it come back to its original position. So you can see how these blocks work similar like variables, where you can set your value, store your value and update your values in the form of height, in the form of score and your results, right? So these blocks are specially designed to make the learners understand how you can set and upgrade your value while you are going to create your real-time application in MIT App Inventor. So that's why I'm telling you, in Race Playground, we are not able to create a real-time application, but we can understand how we can use the blocks to create real-time application in future. I hope you understand and like this video. If you please like, subscribe and share with your family and friends. With this note, we conclude the session. We'll see you in next session. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.